right, welcome everybody to episode 53 of No Outside Food Allowed. We'll be bringing you all the newest trailers and movie news, including this week's Spider-Man Far From Home and John Wick 3.
Yes.
And some big video game announcements like Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
I'll be your host, Adam Hoover. With me today, Sam Lim.
What up, everybody?
And Chris Felix.
Hi. I hate the Patriots.
How salty are you this week?
I hate football.
Yeah, we just watched the end of that one.
So we're all
we
rooting for the Rams now, right?
Yeah,
I guess.
pretty much.
But
Nobody
I don't
really-
know if the Rams can make it, though, man.
They look good, but I'm still salty about them beating us. So.
I know, right? Now I got to root for the team that beat us.
Yeah.
Or the Patriots.
Whatever.
God dang it.
I hate football.
Yeah. Well, besides football, what else we been up to? We actually made some movies.
Yeah, we got a lot of movies and TV shows
Yeah.
covered this week, bro.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Felix, you said you played a little bit of Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, dude.
The demo?
They dropped a 30-minute time demo for Resident Evil 2, the remake of the old school one. I forget what year that came out in, like somewhere in the 90s.
Yeah.
95? I think it was 95.
Somewhere around there.
I believe you. Sounds right. But I liked it, actually. It kind of has the over-the-shoulder sort of perspective. It's not...
Oh, shit, nice.
Yeah, so it has a little bit more...
Like the
more
Resident
action,
Evil 4 kind of control scheme, right?
Kind of like that, and it's not full-on first-person the way the last Resident Evil was that came out a couple
thank
years
God.
ago.
Yeah.
And it's not nearly as terrifying. And like, I'm sorry, I'll admit I'm the biggest baby when it comes to scary games. I can't beat many of them. And that one, I just not gonna finish it. This one, it has just the right amount of creepiness. Like it's more creepy than it is like like horrifying the way the other one was for me. So like it made me jump a couple times, and it's cool because it does remind me, or well, I mean, it is the original game, and it has like the same layout. You're in the police station, so like there's moments where I'm like, oh, I know what's coming here. Like I know the liquor's supposed to be there. Like, and so as I'm going, it's not there. They actually like move things around, so it surprises you a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, keeps you on your toes.
And they add in the zombies are like legit like creepy too, man. Like it's like the first time in a long time where I've actually like really been like legit freaked out, trying to like, save my ammo and all that, and to like decide when to run.
I was about to ask you, do you have enough bullets?
No, there's never enough bullets.
No. This is not Resident Evil 4 like bullet with the bullets.
Yeah, but I liked it, and I'm thinking I actually kind of want it now. It's
Okay,
like it's just the right amount of creepiness, and I've been wanting like a good scary game that I'm actually capable of beating.
As a fan, I like to ask you, do you get ribbons for your typewriter to
Of course,
save?
sure. I saw the typewriter right away, and I knew it was a time demo, so I didn't even bother with the typewriter. I'm like, I gotta run through this as fast as I can, and I didn't beat it actually. I guess like only a small percentage of the people that downloaded have actually beat it, just because.
Where do they start you at?
So you're already in the police station. If you kind of remember the way the game starts, and you're Leon too. I guess you're supposed to have the choice between playing as Leon or Claire, but you start with Leon. And
are we regular looking Leon, or are we that Resident Evil?
You're young, spunky rookie.
Okay.
Green.
Not
Leon,
the do-over Leon yet.
No, not the sexy comb over leather jacket wearing one. No, but yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Like I said, it starts in the police station and it ends like right. I think like right when you find one of the first major keys. So like I was just a few minutes away from the end, but I ran out of time.
Okay,
but it was cool. And
any boss fight?
No, I didn't run into like anything super heavy. But yeah, the zombies are tough, man. And, like one headshot won't take them down. Like,
Damn.
Yeah,
Need the shotgun.
Yeah, dude, and like I was really like legit shaking a few times too because I was like worried about missing, and I did because I suck. But yeah, I dig it. If you guys get a chance, go check it out.
It's on demo right now, so I think
You know what it sounds like?
that.
Sounds like we need to do a Resident Evil 2 night on
Yeah.
Twitch and live stream it.
We should.
Yeah.
We should
Watch me
take turns
jump.
live stream. Like as soon as we die, just pass it on like usual.
Playing
I
in
think
the
that'd be
dark.
hella fun.
Yeah,
Midnight.
Oh, have to. You have to
Yeah.
play in the dark. There's no choice.
I'm down.
There you go. Nice.
Dude, I'm pretty excited then because I downloaded the demo. It's on the PS4 right now, so I'm definitely gonna check it out later. Then.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go download after the show.
Hell yeah!
So a lot of good stuff to cover this week.
Hell yeah.
Plenty of trailers, some movies we went and got to see. Where do you want to start?
Should we start with the corny movie news first?
Sure. What'd you have on that?
Oh, I just wrote down the this one really shocked me. The fact that Lionsgate's actually making a damn Monopoly movie, and of course it has Kevin Hart, and it confused the crap out of me. I'm like, why would you do this?
Like, what's even the script gonna be?
What is this?
Yeah.
Why?
Why is
Why
is this necessary?
Is he the old rich guy? Is he which token is he from?
Can be the shoe,
Monopoly, right?
Like
what's going on here? I don't know. It's weird. And then another movie news, they casted. Oh my gosh, what's his name for Jumanji 2?
There was a couple of different castings.
So Danny DeVito, no?
DeVito and Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Oh, really? I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna say I'm getting too old for this shit. That's gonna be
should.
fucking hilarious.
Might as well.
There was also another teaser that came out for Ghostbusters 3. an actual teaser trailer that didn't give out any storyline. Not
Nope.
that they really have a script at this point.
No, because it's being secretly filmed right now, supposedly.
Totally.
So we'll figure out what's going on. And you said what's going to be involving kids?
Supposedly, that's what I heard. So I guess this is taking place on the original universe of the original Ghostbusters that we all know and love. And there's kids here, I guess. I don't know.
Going to be some sort of legacy thing. You know?
I'm picturing
Yeah.
like
Pass it down.
kind of Stranger Things type situation.
Sure.
Bring the kids
Probably.
in for the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, because it looks like the original, like the one that was in the teaser, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was in a
so-
barn somewhere, so maybe they hadn't been out and about for
no,
a while.
no Chris Hemsworth this time.
Probably not.
So sad.
I'm curious to know what it is, but I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of just like, leave the franchise alone now. just
Right, just
like,
let it be.
Let's enjoy what we have of it. But I mean, they can figure out a way to do it right this time. I guess.
This is
fine.
the, I guess, original director's son. So hopefully
Yeah.
that will carry on a little bit of the magic. Who knows?
Okay.
Do we know if any of the original
Possibly.
cast is involved? Any of the guys?
Oh, I'm sure they'll all make cameos. I think
Dan Aykroyd and
Ernie Hudson,
yes, Ernie Hudson. Thank you.
they're already confirmed,
Yes,
Winston.
and they're waiting on Bill Murray.
I hope, man. Maybe it'll be a surprise.
Right.
You never know.
All right, let's stick with some trailers. We also had John Wick 3, Parabellum.
Yeah.
Finally, right?
Yes.
This trilogy needs a little cap on it. So.
I wrote in my notes here,
Yeah.
motorcycle chase and fight.
Dude.
That's the most
All right.
important part.
I wrote in here, ninjas on motorcycles. They all had swords, bro.
dude.
So,
I'm ready.
yeah,
I'm ready for
that,
this.
That one scene alone, and then you got John Wick on horseback.
I
You
wonder if
got-
he transitions from motorcycle to horseback. That'd be amazing to
Totally.
see how it plays out.
Wait
got-
a minute.
you got
Did-
Lawrence
Did you
Fishburne
guys
in there.
not see the part where he killed a man with a book?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was
Had
good.
it in his face and just straight murdered the hell out of him.
Dude,
That was
if
so
he can
great.
kill 3 dudes with a pencil.
He makes reading fun again. Okay.
My God, I love this franchise. It's so ridiculous.
Oh, can't wait to see how this plays out. Especially the fact that when he's like, "We're just gonna go in for a conversation," she's like, "It's never a conversation."
Never conversation with you, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about Halle Berry? You guys like the addition?
So far she looks kind of cool. Looks like a badass. I can't wait to see what her character actually does. Cause it seems like so far, with her and her dogs, like she's doing the gun fu
She had
and
some-
ordering her dogs to
She
attack
had the
at same
attack
time.
dogs.
Yeah,
Which I
so
thought was kind of cool.
it's a cool combo. Kind of reminds me of Harley Quinn and the hyenas.
I'm used to John Wick being alone though. For him to have a partner seems a little weird, but we'll see how they put her in the movie.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure there's going to be some twists in there. But yeah, I love the dogs getting in on the action. That was
Well,
pretty
I
awesome.
like the fact that Winston is still for John Wick, even though he excommunicado him. He's like, well, there might be a fair chance.
He's like, what are
now.
the chances?
Yeah.
50-50.
Like, I was like, geez, dude, John Wick against the world?
Yeah,
okay.
that's going to
Okay.
be awesome.
And then
Can't
what
wait for
about the
that
other
one.
one?
Oh, and then I guess there's another big one from Marvel.
What? Really?
Spider-Man: Far From Home. What do you got? All right, so I guess the big thing was Mysterio.
Yeah.
Obviously, looked awesome. He had his fishbowl.
I'm so happy.
Yes,
He actually looks
I'm
really
so
good.
happy.
he
He
looks
actually
cool.
looks really good.
So 2 things about Mysterio: 1, he looked like he was playing the good guy,
Yep.
and 2, it looked like he was using magic.
Yes, definitely.
Which both of those things could be an illusion.
Yeah.
Also, there was what could be Hydro Man or Hydron, one of the elementals,
Well, plus Sandman.
or
Maybe.
one of the elementals again. There,
Yeah.
there was also a fire guy in the trailer, right? Also
Yeah.
could be one of the elementals, but also could be an illusion.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that's what it's going to be in the end. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about Mysterio.
Yes.
I'm so happy he has the fishbowl head,
Right?
bubble head.
He looks really cool,
He
actually.
But not
looks
only
so
that,
awesome.
but yeah, the all black Spider Man, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
it looks
freaking
like
dope.
straight on noir. It was really
Oh,
cool.
Looks
dude.
so good.
And then the regular costume is now black
Black.
and red instead
Yeah.
of blue and red. It's a little different, but it looks pretty much the same.
It looks like a Shield-made suit, so like, yeah, maybe this is like their ops kind of suit for him or
Could
something.
be.
So
Could be.
It
I-
did say like he left his other suit
At home.
At home, right? So
Because he's
yeah.
going on vacation. He
Yeah.
didn't expect it would be hijacked his vacation.
Right.
But my favorite part, I know it's so simple and corny, but my favorite part was Happy Hogan. Hey, I noticed you got a new dress.
Aunt May, right?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, of
Everybody
course.
hints on the young hot Aunt May.
Hey, she's still hot in my book, dude.
All right, so let's get to it. Do we think this is a different timeline?
I think
Where
it's
does
the
this
same.
fall in after Avengers, before Avengers Endgame?
After Endgame.
Is it
yeah, it's been
For
confirmed.
sure.
after
It's been
Endgame.
confirmed after.
So the snaps already happened.
Yes.
We think we're going to a different timeline then?
I don't
I
know,
don't know.
man. I don't know yet.
I'm not even going to try to predict. I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is.
I'm
right
thinking
now.
that, all right, in Infinity War, when they first introduced Spider-Man, he's on the bus, right? He's leaving to go somewhere. I'm thinking that they go back in time. He never leaves the bus. The bus goes on to their field trip. And that's where this movie takes place.
Ah, I like that.
I like that. I like that.
I
That's a
actually like
nice
that.
prediction.
Good call.
I already gave you my prediction, which is Ant-Man saves the day. So I'm already happy with that one. I'm already happy with that. But I like that. I like that. That's a good twist, actually. Maybe.
They didn't seem like they were phased at all in this trailer about the snap, so nobody seemed to realize
Right.
it happened. So
Yeah.
like it was either
And
wiped
also,
from everybody.
no Tony Stark yet.
No Tony Stark, so yeah, maybe he doesn't
Maybe
come back.
because
Maybe
he's
he's dead. Yeah.
Ooh,
With Cap?
Who knows?
Yeah, they're dead. I don't know, but I'm so excited.
Yeah, no Stark, just happy in this trailer.
Just happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy enough with it.
And this comes out in July, I think.
Summer.
I don't know the date for it.
It comes out
Probably
in
It's
December.
pretty far away. So I think, like, yeah, we were kind of like upset because the trailer like already came out just before Endgame. So
Right.
I think like
it kind of
maybe-
ruins the snap.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe Sony might be the ones that are pushing like the marketing rather than like Marvel kind of.
Totally.
I feel like they would want to reserve.
I think I read somewhere that Marvel wasn't too happy that they were putting out this trailer before.
All
Endgame came
I
out.
know is that I'm going to enjoy it all anyway. So bring it on.
Okay, how about this question? This was like a 2-minute and 40-second trailer. They was supposed to be a teaser. You think they're giving? Well, I know the answer. Do you think they're giving away too much on this fucking trailer?
I mean, they gave me enough, but I'm done. I really don't need to see anything else. But I know they're gonna come out with other stuff. So yeah, kind of. That's crazy that this is their teaser.
Yeah,
But
they gave me enough to excite me, and like I'm already signed on. You have me at vacation. I'm so happy, dude. Like it's just, it's definitely a breath of fresh air for the Spider-Man franchise. You know what I mean? Like, because we had some pretty rough Spider-Mans, like Andrew Garfield.
Hey man,
It was getting a little
Actually
long.
kinda
in the
like
tooth.
Andrew
He
Garfield.
wasn't terrible. Just the movies weren't great.
The
Yeah.
second one was bad, dude. But
Yeah,
this
it
one,
was.
this one's a little better. This one, like, it's breath of fresh air. It seems very fun and very innocent. Like Peter Parker is still very innocent. So I think it makes sense about the snap situation you talked about, because it feels like he's never faced anything really severe yet, except for the Vulture.
and there are a couple of things like Aunt May already knowing that he's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So that puts it after Homecoming.
Yeah, definitely.
they're
Plus,
gonna-
she was happy to grab that paycheck.
Well, yeah, you know it. They're probably still living in an apartment.
You never know.
All right. Anything else besides we're excited for this movie?
I'm excited for both movies, big time. I just want to see how John Wick plays out, man. It's a good trilogy for me in my book. I really enjoy.
Yeah, you got number 2 sitting right behind me.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Watch all the special features, details, and everything.
Totally. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that one. All right, let's jump into some movie reviews.
Ooh.
We actually got out to a couple of them. Let's start with Dragon Ball Super Brawly, because I think we all saw that one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hang on. How was your theater, Flex? Was everybody excited?
Dude, it was packed.
Oh,
the place
my
was
gosh.
like sold
Okay,
out. It was crazy.
good. Yeah.
Did not expect
Good.
that.
Yeah,
And
so
there's
was ours,
kids
actually.
everywhere. Oh my god, I was getting ready to be really, really salty, and like, just because in the first 5 minutes, as soon as it started, kid just started crying.
Okay.
And there was like no effort to shut him up whatsoever that I could see. But eventually he shut up, and then everybody was so into it, man.
Okay,
everybody
cool.
was cool. Everybody was excited. There's
Yeah.
so much like merch everywhere, or like just people wearing
Yeah,
their Dragon Ball
yeah.
gear. It was pretty awesome.
Our theater was mainly adults, young
Mainly.
teens.
Yeah, I don't think we had any
and
kids in ours.
No kids,
Yeah.
but everybody
It was
just
packed,
understood.
though.
Yeah, everybody just understood the stages. So for us, we got excited because like we were all screaming when Vegeta went Saiyan.
There was
Then
way
he
more
went to
clapping
God
in this
mode.
movie than like
Oh, yeah.
Glass or any of the
Oh
other
my
ones.
gosh! Like we were all just yelling at everybody, powering up constantly, and we're like, "Oh shit! Oh damn!" Like everybody's just screaming and yelling top their lungs. Like they were clapping, they were amazed at the fights. I don't know, how to explain it, man. It was
The-
good energy.
Oh, it was super energy. The animation style I would put on par with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
way above and beyond anything they put out
Before.
yeah. And,
Yeah.
and then also, I would say there was one area that I thought the animation did kind of drop.
the
Maybe
middle?
they brought in a different team or something for when they
Yeah.
went to. It was like the Piccolo scene. It was just like a dropped out HD, you know.
Yeah.
And the coloring and the lighting wasn't as great. But
I thought it was crazy how they were punching so hard they went out of the universe into some weird space
They did.
universe
That was a
and
little
then come
trippy.
back in, and I was like, what the hell's going on? But for me, like I think we're talking about the balance. It was a really well balanced film. Like they had the backstory of Planet Vegeta, everybody, and then they spent a lot of time on the fighting, which is just so good.
we were talking about this earlier. They seem to have cut out a lot of extra characters.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, a
Master
lot of
Roshi, Yamcha,
Yamcha, all the
Krillin,
kind of secondary ones.
the android,
and
yeah.
so they focused a little bit more on backstory, and then just like the whole last hour maybe was a fight. So it was amazing.
Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, if you guys had to pick your favorite part, what would it be?
Oh, I already know mine.
Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah,
Tell
go
me.
The
Tell-
team up. Well, I mean, obviously they teamed up the entire time, Vegeta and Goku.
Yes.
But when they're back to back, and you hear Gallic and then Kame, and they just launch it together. Oh
dude.
my god! That
Oh,
got me so
chills.
excited.
Yeah, that was
Chills,
so good.
bro.
Oh,
Chills.
so good.
Well,
Man.
I knew it was coming, but the Super Saiyan God Mode fusion,
Yeah.
amazing. That's what I was waiting for.
Dude, my favorite part was the fact that they were fighting so hard in the North Pole that it became fucking lava territory.
Right.
Like, it just turned all lava. That's how severe it gotten. And just the way they did the Broly character this time around, you know, his green hue when he powers up, he bypasses Super Ape mode, stays in human form, and just learns as he battles right away. Like, I thought it was so cool. And I remember the part where I turned around to you, I'm like, where the hell's Vegeta? Like, he was gone for like a minute or two.
A long time. Explosions and all the lava was coming out, and I think
man.
Vegeta was hiding behind the rocks like Batman and
Okay?
BVS.
Or maybe he's trying to save his wife, you know, like, hey, let's get off the planet first. Do we spoil? Do we talk about the ending?
I think we
I
already
think
kinda
we're
been
spoiled,
spoiling
yeah.
it already.
All right,
Sorry,
let's fucking do
spoilers.
it. So I really love the ending. To me, I really love that they let Broly live, and that he's constantly learning to become human. You know what I mean? Like, and Goku's like, "Hope you don't mind to come back and practice with you. Don't go too far." I was like,
well, they got
"Damn."
rid of his control
quick in a
thing,
heartbeat,
buzzer, whatever it
in a
was, right?
heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
And then I thought it was so funny. It was kind of like Brawly's girlfriend or the girl that saved Brawly
Oh
or
yes,
whatever.
that scene. That's
Yeah,
so
there was-
awkward.
There was like 3 scenes that they were like focused in on her butt, or
Yeah,
kept
dude,
zooming
she was, like,
back.
hella
Yeah,
bent
she was
over.
like hella bent
Yeah.
over, right? And I
And
was
just
like,
kept focusing on it. It
and
was
he kept
awkward.
zooming,
man.
and he kept zooming back. I'm like,
Yeah.
I get it. She has
Yeah.
a booty.
Yeah.
I get it.
There's
That's
a part
nice.
too where she like stretched her top open too.
Yeah.
And, like, her
Yes.
boobies are just like bouncing
Yeah.
around. I'm like, whoa, man, like fan service.
they
I
were
guess.
pushing the line there a little bit.
Yeah, it was just-
Which is in the what Dragon Ball Z way, which you're kind of used to
Yeah.
sometimes. So I thought it was pretty
True,
funny.
true.
So Broly definitely picked a winner. You know.
How about when they were going to fuse and they were screwing up the fuse?
Yes.
So it took them an hour long to do that, and the whole time Brawly and Frieza are just Brawly
dude.
is kicking Frieza's ass
big
for like
time.
an hour
Big
straight.
time.
Yeah, that was classic.
Frieza was such a dick though. Oh no, your dad got hurt by a
was-
fireball. Look at that.
I noticed that they made Frieza a real bitch in this one. Like he always is,
Dude,
but like man, he
he's
was
such
a
a dick.
real little bitch in this one. But
Oh, big time.
dude, it was so much fun though, man. I love that they actually redid Brawly and they did like a good story with him too. Like,
Yes,
they-
exactly,
you-
right?
You know, you felt for the guy, and you know, like he's not just a screaming idiot the way he was in the original movies. Because
No,
for those who don't know, the original movies that are no longer canon, he was literally just screaming Kakarot the entire time and just screaming. I know Dragon Ball has a lot of screaming already, but it was ridiculous.
I was about
What-
to mention that.
What set him off was Kakarot screaming because they were born at the
Yeah.
same time. Basically,
Yeah,
so they were in
same
two
pod next to each
pods
other.
next to each other,
Yeah.
and Goku would always just whine and scream.
cry.
Right, so that was what set Brawly off.
Yeah.
It's so stupid, man.
It was kind of weird, but
Yeah, and can we just like talk about how they straight up made Goku Superman this time around? And
Yeah.
so they redid the history because didn't they originally like they sent him out there to destroy Earth, but because he landed with Grandpa Gohan, like
Yeah.
he was raised good. This time they straight up just sent him to a peaceful planet somewhere where he'll be good. So and he. You know, on a planet that was
Right.
about to be destroyed, and
Yeah.
we actually got to see Goku's mom, which I've never seen before.
right,
That
right.
was
So
crazy.
yeah, I was like, "Hello, this
Yeah.
is Superman."
rip off.
Yeah,
Hey, it's good ripoff.
That's
good.
bad.
That's
But
that's why the
just-
Goku Superman fight
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it's too paralleled.
I definitely, whoever's listening, haven't seen the movie yet, I definitely highly recommend it. Like, if you love Dragon Ball Z growing up as a kid, you're just going to love this movie so much more. Like, I like how our theater was packed with genuine fans. Everyone wore the Goku shirt, hoodie, or sweats. Like,
That's what's nice about these like limited releases. You get
Yeah.
like the passionate crowd.
it's
base.
very intimate,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because everybody's on the same page. We're all cheering, you know, hopping from Saiyan to God mode. We're like, oh shit! Like everybody's just screaming because it's so exciting. I don't know how to explain it, man. It's so good.
That's all we needed was the Goku and Vegeta fight. You know,
Oh.
we didn't need anybody else, and they didn't have anybody else fight. So it was perfect like blend of just story and fighting,
Yeah, and a little
that's-
sprinkle of humor throughout the thing.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
a little bit of booty.
Yes, apparently, Dragon Ball booty.
I want to quote Eddie real quick. He put on our text group, "This is 100 out of 10 for action." Which
Fair enough.
obviously was
he's
Fair
not
enough.
wrong.
Yes,
He's not wrong at all. The fact, because like, okay, you guys notice, right? Everybody's throwing like one or two fireball. Here's Brawly with 30, 40 of them at the same time. I'm like, geez, dude, this guy's fucking OP. No wonder everyone's running away trying to duck.
Yeah, he's in his base form for a long time, too.
Oh,
like, it took him
dude.
a long time to go Super Saiyan. He was already tearing up.
Dude. They
So-
finally actually give him power level, like, on the Scouter. I was like,
Right?
yes.
Born at 10,000.
Oh,
Over 9,000 at birth.
ridiculous.
All right, guys, let's move on there to Glass. Did you want to step out here real quick, Felix?
I didn't do my homework. I'll be back.
All right, Glass.
All right, real
You
quick
wanna go
here.
first?
This is the third in the trilogy by M. Night Shyamalan. We got Unbreakable, we had Split, and now Glass.
Yes.
The Split movie really wasn't connected until the very end, and where they threw in Bruce Willis's character. So
Catches
they
you off
tied those
guard.
two in, and now what? Maybe 5 years after Split-ish, they put
Yeah.
out this one. What'd you think?
I thought it was amazing. Honestly, at first, I really expected a high action movie, like a lot of fighting.
Sure.
But then I realized when you watch Unbreakable and Split, it's more psychological, it's more suspenseful.
Character driven.
So definitely after sitting on it for a couple days, I'm like, it was actually a really good movie because strongly character driven, and like Mr. Glass said, he wanted to show the world that these people existed.
Yeah.
That was his goal since the beginning of Unbreakable 19 years ago.
Yep.
And for it all to connect and play out, I thought was amazing. It was done really well. It was very subtle. His mastermind, his plans, and the way James McAvoy was able to interchange everybody, all the personalities.
Yeah, he's really good.
He did such a great job, dude. I hope he gets paid enough for that role. Seriously.
Totally. I thought they were going to start the movie in the asylum.
Yeah.
But they start the movie with Bruce Willis already in search of other bad guys,
Yeah.
and he runs into the Horde.
Yeah, because he goes, like his son says, go for a walk.
Another thing, his son, the same actor as his
Yes.
first as in Unbreakable, and he's like the guy in the chair, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Helping out his dad as a superhero. I thought that was cool.
Do we do spoilers?
Oh yeah, spoil the hell out of it.
Okay.
You know, hold back.
So man, it was so heartbreaking the way it played out for all the characters. It was very heartbreaking, yet very understanding and very smart. And the reason I say that is because Mr. Glass planned it all out. He was showing one direction, but he went the other way without anybody looking, right?
Sure. They teased at the end of this movie. They teased this tower, this fight scene at the tower.
Yeah.
There's always a big battle at the end of the movie.
Always.
And then what'd they do? Subverted your expectations. They had the main battle right outside the asylum where he had already set up all the cameras.
You didn't see it coming.
Right? So Mastermind had this planned out all the while.
Because she fucking bragged, I have hundreds of cameras. And he was like, okay.
Yeah. Very good. We'll use those instead.
And the Secret Society really threw me off.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming
All right,
at
huge
all.
spoiler, obviously.
Yeah.
The doctor that's treating them is trying to intentionally get them to believe that they're human.
Exactly.
Because she knows they are superheroes. This is the Shyamalan twist.
Because
is
they're
that
trying to
she's trying
maintain
to,
balance in the
Yes,
world.
Exactly. The balance thing was key. So when one appears, good or bad, the other one appears to balance it, right? So
Yeah.
she's on the Switzerland side, and she wants to balance everything out, good and evil. I thought it was very well written. Script was great. It makes you think.
Yeah.
It's deep.
I know it's currently getting battered or destroyed on Rotten
Kind of
Tomatoes.
getting destroyed. I got Rotten Tomatoes at 35, but then 78 for the audience.
See, I think the audience knows better by now. You know what I mean? I have faith in the audience knowing that movies like this make you think. The most compelling and heartbreaking moment for me is knowing that Kevin Crumb meant well. Like, he never took the light because he's scared, right? But for the girl from Split to be able to actually control the Horde by just simply a touch or a hug, it shows a lot, because it shows that he still has humanity left. It's just that the right person needs to be there to help initiate.
Right. He's fractured. So
Yeah,
there's still good in him, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, dude, his dying scene really fucking like hit home for me, because I'm like, man, this poor guy actually had opportunity. He had a shot at life, but due to his situation, like, he just the society wouldn't let him live. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's
the
almost like King
mastermind
Kong-ish.
screwed him too. So
Yeah, yeah,
then, he's always looking out for himself. So
yeah. Dude,
he was cannon fodder.
we were talking about that, how the Mr. Glass was so smart, because the Horde, their job is to protect the broken. So when the Horde asked him, why should we let you live? He's like, I've fractured 47, 49 times.
Whatever
So
breaks in my life.
Yeah. So he's part of the broken, and that's his motto. You know, he has to protect the broken. So he couldn't turn back on that. That's why he protected Mr. Glass. I was like, shit.
Yeah, I like that that psychological part of it, where
Yeah.
you're not pure until you've had enough pain in your life to where you realize it.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, because you don't take life for granted at
Right.
at a point in time.
So if you're broken,
Yeah.
he lets you live.
And
basically.
I'm really happy that she mentioned that she told Kevin Crumb how her uncle's in jail now. You know, he went to prison because she
Right,
put him
some
there.
redemption there.
Yeah, I was like, yes, because I always wanted to know that resolution of that storyline. But the way she hugged him and brought him back to humanity, I was like, fuck. That's actually some good writing.
So there was a line that Mr. Glass said that this is an origin story. This is
Yes.
the end, right?
Yes,
This is actually
yes.
an origin story.
It's a smart move.
Right? So I thought that was cool because they're setting it up to where at the end of the movie, they put out the tapes of them fighting, right? So people will know that superheroes and villains exist. So I think what he meant by it's an origin story is the world's origin story, because now all
Yeah.
these superheroes are going to start to become public.
Yeah, people are going to start waking up.
Right.
Like they'll be awoken, I guess to
Right.
say. But I think it's going to wake up more people with abilities inside of them. I really thought that they're going to do the twist where his son is strong. Because I saw his son
Right.
watching the guy bench, and I really thought, oh, his son's going to go try it out
Yeah.
and test
It
his
was more like
powers.
cueing a memory or something, but
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to happen.
It
but
could,
it didn't.
it could happen in the future. I would like to see them just end it here, not
Yeah.
milk it more.
True.
But Shyamalan's, he's already got 3 under his belt.
Yeah, 3's pretty good. Oh, did you know he saved was it $20 million or $20,000 by using his property? Apparently, in the filming, he knew he was gonna go over budget, so to save money, he filmed on his estate to save some money.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool.
That's probably why they were in the asylum most of the movie.
Hey, it's a smart move, man. For a movie on a budget, he did a really great job.
All right, what do you give it out of 10, Sam?
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Very nice. I'm going to give it...
makes you a thinker.
yeah, totally. I'm going to give it an 8.5.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I really, really liked it. I think it was better than Unbreakable and Split, in my opinion.
We can do this.
I'm back.
All right. So let's jump into some Punisher Season 2.
Yes.
It was looking pretty good so far. I've made it maybe 5 episodes in.
Okay. 5 for you. What about you, sir?
1.5. I'm sorry.
1.5.
Just starting it. Sam's
That's
already
fine.
finished it.
That's fine. Already killed
Jesus.
So, so let's start with Felix then and get your impression on the first episode.
I liked it so far. It started out super slow, so I was kind of like not really sure how to feel about it.
Oh, it's really nice.
Yeah, but it was enjoyable. Like it was a cool story. Like I didn't mind. But when I hear the Punisher, and they did the same thing with the first season too, where it opens up with like this heavy action sequence, and then it just slows down to a halt.
Totally.
But man, when it escalated, holy crap, it got really, really good. I really, really liked it.
Feel free to spoil, because that's what we do
might as
here.
well. Light spoiler on the first first episode. Holy crap, he killed the shit out of some people. My God, dude, pencil to the eye, Joker.
And not just
Back
dudes,
up.
chicks too. Like,
Yeah,
he was
dude.
He didn't give a
whooping some
shit.
chicks' butts.
Dude, the
Like,
ladies are involved in this one. They're
Yeah.
trying to get him, and he has no problem
No
shutting them
remorse.
down.
Yeah.
Punch
Punching
him
them straight in
straight to
the
the
face.
face. Holy crap, and killing the crap out of these people. Dude, knife on the bar, face right into it. Oh my God, it hurt to look at. And
Yeah.
dude, I love the Bernthal roar. We brought it up.
Oh my God, it's
Every
so
time I saw it,
ridiculous.
roar, and then there's one point where he straight up just at a dude.
Yes, he did.
just barked at a dude. It was the funniest thing, dude.
What are you gonna do?
They played it back like throughout the episode too. It was so great. I love it, dude. But yeah, I mean, I'm liking it so far. I mean, I'm not super far into it, but I'm excited to see where it all
Totally.
goes. Yeah.
What about you, Adam?
First, I will say 3 episodes. Really exciting. They have really good fight scenes in each one, in enclosed spaces, so it's going to be brutal. Lots
Yeah.
of blood, lots of action. And then about episode 4, it really starts to like you said, kind of grinds to a halt. And where I'm at, it's still trying to pick up momentum again.
Okay.
They really haven't gotten into Billy Russo a whole lot.
I agree. I agree there.
As far as side characters, I kind of like his new sidekick, the girl, a little bit more than the Jewish guy from last season. I just thought he was kind of boring, I guess. But yeah, great action. So far, pretty good. I give it high marks so far. What do you think, Sam? Since you're already done with it,
Since I already killed
don't spoil
it.
everything.
I won't spoil. Since I already killed it. In the middle section, like around episode 4 through like maybe 8, there's a lot of character buildup. So it's a little slow, but it's more of the post-traumatic stress disorder of every character, because the antagonist Billy Russo from season 1 did a lot of damage to a lot of fucking people.
Right.
So
Right.
to see all these characters get their side of the story or try to get their closure, I totally understand. It's a little slow, but the action's sprinkled throughout the whole thing. The Amish guy, the man in black, he has a lot to contribute. So you'll see a lot to happen further for you guys. And just to let you guys know, it's kind of crazy, but this season, Frank Castle actually gets his humanity back.
Okay.
He gets a little bit of humanity back, and you'll see what I mean.
What I liked at the first episode was he was trying to move on.
Yeah,
and
trying to be normal.
he actually met a girl and kind of had an exchange, and
he actually took her and her kids to breakfast.
took them out. It was
Yeah.
it, looked like he was going to
Happy.
sail off into the sunset, right? And then boom, people starting to attack a random innocent girl, and what's he got to do? He's going to step in. So
I knew that was the direction, because as soon as he's too happy, I'm like, oh fuck, Frank's gonna kill it all. It's gonna all be fucking ruined. The best thing I can say, dude, is like it ends on a very high note. Like literally, the last scene, you guys are gonna fucking love it. Like when you guys finish it, let me know as soon as possible so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best without spoiling, but man, just seeing Madani back, to see his friend with a fake leg back, like to see all these characters come back, right, and kind of help him through his journey. In a way, by them helping him, they're helping themselves too. So it's good. It's a good closure, and the action is just so damn packed. Like near the end, man, it gets a little rough, a little twist and turn, but everybody had their comings, so it was really good. I really hope you guys enjoyed like I did. Like for me, to rate the whole thing for season 2 out of 10, I'd want to give it a strong 9. Because it ended on a high note.
Okay, better than the first season.
Ooh, man, that's rough. I guess it's a little better just because the way everything kind of ties up. It makes sense. Like logically, it really makes sense the direction it took. So I can't wait to see how you guys think about it.
Okay,
for sure.
Cool, very good. Let's see, what else can we say about Punisher? I don't know.
Nothing else without spoiling, but looking forward to finishing it.
We don't want to spoil too much.
I just want to get your opinion on it after you guys finish it. How you guys?
We'll get back to this.
Okay,
Next
sounds good.
episode, we'll finish it off, or we'll spoil it.
Speaking of violence,
Yeah, speaking of violence, we just had a big reveal for Mortal Kombat 11.
hell yeah! Have you guys watched all the finishers yet so far?
Not all the
I've seen
finishers.
most
no.
of them. They're gross.
Yeah,
Dude,
they look
my
amazing though.
My favorite one so far, my number 1, is Scorpion, and his chain's on fire, and he jumps down
Like
and
whips
loops
through
around.
him. Yeah,
Oh, dude,
Yeah, that's pretty
it just reminds me of fucking pure Ghost Rider.
yeah. It's
Did you guys see the Baraka one?
Yes, which
Where
one?
he
The
just, like-
face rip?
Yeah, he's like
Jesus.
literally ripping layers and layers of your face off until eventually he gets to the brain and like pulls that out
And eats it.
Eats it, and
Nice.
it's just so ridiculous. But it's everything I love
This
about
game's
Mortal
so
Kombat.
good. I'm pretty excited the fact that Senor Blade's voiced by Ronda Rousey.
Right,
this
that's
time.
pretty big reveal.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
like that.
I was watching the streaming because originally on Ronda Rousey's Instagram, it showed a picture of her and a Mortal Kombat case and a coin. I was like, oh, what does that mean?
Right.
Next you know, she's a damn voice. I was like, sweet.
Cool.
This fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
She actually does look like Sonya, so I like the.
Works for me.
I'm sure they.
If they ever make
pay
a
her
movie,
few bucks for that.
yeah,
Yeah, if they ever make another movie. Apparently, they're supposed to make an animated one.
I'm down.
So, what'd you guys think about the character list?
But they didn't really show
Pretty good
too
so
many
far.
yet.
They
Not
showed
too
a
many.
They have the
new dude.
staples. I mean, you got
Yeah.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion, of course. Raiden was there. Baraka was there.
Raiden seems so mad this time. He's
I know,
so
right?
Real
pissed.
salty.
Super salty.
What else do we get in there?
So there was a new character named Garrus, who's like
Yeah.
the second
A sand
in
dude?
command. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got sand
Oh, his
powers.
fatality was crazy.
Well, apparently this guy can actually affect and manipulate the time clock.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
So if you get off to an early lead, you can actually negate time off the clock, and you can add time to the clock too. So I
Oh,
thought that
that's
was like an
fucking dirty.
interesting little like
That
they've
is
never had that
crazy.
before in a fighting
No,
game.
no,
I've
no.
never seen that.
Yeah. So,
But
But I also noticed this Mortal Kombat learned a lot from Injustice 2, as in the gears.
gear sets.
So every character can start changing their gears now, and each gear can be given extra items to give it different powers and abilities throughout.
a lot more customization.
And then and plus you still have 3 different fighting styles per character. So I like the I guess the way the accessories are set this time. I like especially Sub-Zero and Scorpion, their mask, like their Oni mask,
I saw
their
Sub-Zero without
headbands.
the mask on.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
There was also some of the big changes. Instead of having a super bar now, you have 2 different bars, one for offense and one for defense.
Yep.
And instead of having your super move as the X-ray, it's a fatal blow move, and it's only available once you get down a certain amount of life.
Yep.
And you can only use it one time.
Yep. And also, once you do it to the opponent, it builds up their bar automatically, and they can do it back to you. So it's gonna be really tricky now when you fight.
A lot of end game timing there. Like, you gotta make sure you kill him with that move.
But it doesn't matter because you're fighting Adam. He's just gonna fucking use Sub-Zero and destroy you anyways.
And now there's
Son of a
a
bitch.
flawless block move.
Oh, dude, yes. It increases your offensive bar.
Yep. And it decreases the time that you have to recover, so you can get back into the flow a little bit faster.
What do you think, Flex? You buying it?
Oh, yeah. I haven't pre-ordered yet, but I'm going to. I'm excited, man. It looks so good. It's everything I love about Mortal Kombat, and I can't wait to see what the
gruesomeness.
What the rest of the roster looks like. So yeah, I had some time to think while I was outside about who we want to see
characters?
a fantasy roster.
Okay.
Since you guys are talking about Split, I kind of want to see James McAvoy as the beast
Horde?
in here.
Okay.
Honestly,
I like
because
that.
that's kind of one thing about Split that I really didn't like is I kind of wanted him to get a little bit more violent and just like do more than bear hug someone to death. Fine, I get it, he's strong, but like I guess he ate that girl in the closet. But yeah, let's see a fully unleashed, violent, chaotic, beast.
Gotcha.
In there, and then I was thinking since they're doing a lot of DC stuff anyways, let's get some Watchmen characters in there. Let's get Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, I like that.
Why not? We got a lot of gods in there as it is. Let's get somebody who's got all that
works.
power. So yeah.
Okay.
Glad I went outside. I had time to
Nice.
think about that.
There you go. I like that. What do you got, Sam?
I got my little list. So every
You got a
character
list.
that I chose actually fits into the Net of the Realm world storyline because mixture of Earth and different universes and shit. So the first one I have is Scorpion King, as in the Rhyme,
Interesting.
because his character is he's very OP, he's a heavy character. So I chose him because they have Egyptian storyline in Mortal Kombat.
Sure.
I chose Terminator and RoboCop because those guys fit in. Deathstroke, White or Green Ranger.
I was gonna say Power Rangers.
My bad.
Yeah, they did that on YouTube. I think it was Bat in the Sun. The YouTube
Yeah, Bat in
channel.
the Sun. Yeah,
they
they
had
that
the White Ranger versus
Scorpion. Yep, it was a good one.
Spoiler alert, White Ranger.
And
won.
then and then I put down Shinobi and Ninja Gaiden.
Okay.
Ryu.
Yeah, some fast moving ninjas.
Yeah, because they have ninjas in the game too already. So I picked the characters that would make sense in the world of Mortal Kombat.
Sure.
Because these are random and they can show up at any time. So I think these would be kind of cool characters to see if possible, due to trademarks and licensing.
Yeah, right. Licensing. Who knows? Hey, they got Ninja Turtles, so who knows?
Right.
not?
They got
Right.
Alien and Predator
Oh my God.
and all the horror
Speaking of
guys.
that,
And
side note: Injustice 2, so much work, bro. Just unlock all the gears.
Yeah, it's a grind.
Try to get
Yeah.
everything.
I'm sure this one will be the same.
Ah.
And as long as they have Sub-Zero, I don't care what other characters they have. So
Right.
Oh, is that your answer?
that's my answer.
Oh, you suck.
Damn,
Look at
bro.
this. Like confident, cocky son of a bitch.
Well, since they had Hellboy in Injustice, I wonder if they can do the what's his name, the Blade guy from the Hellboy movie. He'd be a good character. Remember the dude with the Blade Tonfus?
Which one?
Yeah, he was the one that had
Oh,
he
in the
wasn't
first
actually
movie.
a person.
Yeah,
like,
the clock
he was like
guy?
yeah, He
Yeah.
had like gas inside a costume or something.
Yeah, I forget. That was a weird character.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, a lot
Why
of
not?
weird ass characters.
I keep
Miles
hearing that
Morales.
Todd McFarlane keeps sort of teasing that Spawn may be in it, which might be pretty
Ooh,
sweet.
that'd be
They can
kinda
pull that
cool.
up. I'd love to see a hyper violent version of that. And since they're always doing the horror movie characters, bring on Michael Myers or Hellraiser.
Wait, they already,
Right.
I thought they already
Yeah.
had Michael Myers.
No, they had Jason,
oh yeah,
Leatherface,
Okay.
Alien, Predator. But yeah,
Yeah,
no,
they got
Michael
some
Myers
other.
has
They
been
got
in
some other classic ones they could still hit.
there. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know?
definitely.
Put them
Chucky.
all in there.
Why not?
Evil Gremlins.
How would that look?
Right,
It's
little
too
short
low.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hit him.
True.
What if it's him and the bride? They're standing on each other's shoulders.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
shit.
ice climbers.
Yeah.
Well played.
Uh,
Well played.
All right, so Mortal Kombat 11 looks pretty cool. We got some good characters that are known for being good.
Just
now,
stick my money.
Now evil. You got
Just-
Liu Kang, Raiden,
Yeah.
Kung Lao. They're all switch sides. They're not taking any more shit from anybody taken on Earth. So
Oh, maybe it's mind controlled by
Shinnok.
Chinook or Quan Chi.
Well, Raiden's wearing Shinnok's
Emblem.
emblem, whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So maybe
Okay.
maybe there's some sort of
I gotta play those
Interesting.
stories again. I don't remember what's happening here. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just here for the fighting.
Yep,
Right?
exactly.
Right? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
All right, let's jump into our last little category here. And because we had talked about how Split kind of vaguely connected,
It's Unbreakable.
Unbreakable
Yeah.
and the other movie. So we're gonna try and connect other movies.
Or it'd be kind of cool if they could.
Yeah, be cool if maybe they were in the same universe. I don't know.
I'll start with mine.
It's got a joke one, so.
Oh,
I'll go through mine pretty quick. It's like, I don't know. I just because I feel like this was kind of a missed opportunity, but I don't know if you guys ever saw the movie Life. That was with Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
It's about this group of astronauts in space.
The one
and,
that was supposed to be the Venom preview.
That's what it should have
Yeah.
been. It should have ended, and that should have been a symbiote that landed on Earth.
Yeah, I
And
totally
spoiler
agree
alert
with
for the
that.
end of the Life. But yeah, it's also by Sony. So it
Yeah,
kind
it
of
had the
might
Life
as well.
Foundation was what.
Exactly.
you know,
So
brought
like,
the
it would have been
symbiote in.
awesome. Like the
Yeah.
movie, the pod crashes on Earth, and then like what if you have what's his face, John Jameson, like kind of being called in or something like that to go pick it up.
Yep.
Something.
Something.
It could have been
Yeah.
a really nice tie into Venom, which is the other movie
Sure,
I
they
want to
didn't
connect it
have
to.
quite the same
Creativity?
licensing rights or.
true. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's kind of what made me think about that.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good
I like that.
connection,
I like that.
Yeah. So Life and Venom.
I
What do you
put
guys think?
down Terminator and The Matrix.
Okay, cyborgs and technology and.
Yeah, because I figured if you're already in the Matrix, right, and you wake up into the real world, it's already robotic. So you use the Terminators.
So instead of the crazy octopus-looking robots in the Matrix, they have Terminators now coming after to kill you in the real world too. Wow. So
Yeah.
now we're fucked.
Totally, totally.
Yeah.
Unless you have Neo, then you can bust out his John Wick and he'll destroy everything, right? I know. I thought of a funny one too. Another funny one, cartoon-wise, would be if they connected Ren and Stimpy and Rocco's Modern Life.
Okay, classic Nickelodeon,
That could
And
work.
plus, they're both animals.
They're both gross.
and they were
cartoons.
kind of they were kind of pervy.
They're both hella weird. I can't wait to hear yours.
All right, so mine was I really wish that they would connect The Last Jedi to any other Star Wars movie.
Nice. Well played. Well played. I cannot argue there at all, bro.
I-
That's a good one.
Seriously, I got on the hate train today, looking on YouTube for people that hated The Last Jedi, and kind of went down the rabbit hole. And God, I really,
Is that really how you spend your morning? You just
I did this morning.
Googled
How-
other people
well,
that share.
here's my
feelings.
question. Here's my question.
Last Jedi.
Is there one single train for the hate of Last Jedi and Tom Brady? Can that be one?
Ah.
I'd jump right on.
I'll get on that train.
Yeah,
Give me
I
a
would be
ticket
like
now.
the conductor, bro.
Well, timer's up. Sorry.
Oh
we're out of
shit,
time.
we're out of time.
We're still on recording though.
Damn.
Perfect.
Still alive.
We got
Cool.
any other funny movies there, Sam? I know you had kind of a list there.
Damn, I really like that one though. Last Jedi and anything else.
Any other Star Wars movie?
anything
You
else.
can just connect any of that.
Do you know? I know a few Star Wars purists that won't watch anything at all. Oh, it's only 3 trilogies: Emperor Strikes Back, Last Jedi. And
There's only 3 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else exists to them. They're like, fuck everything else. I was like, damn, that's
Yeah.
intense.
Prequels, they might have looked pretty and had some cool lightsaber scenes. They still better than
The
Last
only
Jedi. In
cool
my
part-
opinion, I just think.
The only cool part was freaking Liam Neeson's Jedi. That's the only cool part in my book.
Hello, Darth Maul.
Oh yeah, Darth Maul
Excuse
too. He did get killed by Darth Maul. Damn.
That was a
Yeah.
good part of that movie.
Had a great score too.
Yeah, it did have a good
Great
score.
political themes
Wh-
also.
What was that one movie?
It's trying to sell it again.
What's that
the
one
best.
movie about the trades and politics
Yeah,
you were
that's
teaching
that's
us?
the one.
Very
One of the
progressive.
best. One of
Yeah,
the best movies
Very
ever.
ahead of its time. Yes. Politics in space.
All right, guys. We're running low on batteries. We're
Yeah.
going to end this one. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Catch us on SoundCloud. We'll eventually be back on iTunes.
Yes, one day.
Yes, one day.
Someday they'll take us back in.
Someday. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.